Hey everyone! Ever thought about why the United States stands out as the world's only superpower? It's not just a title, it's a big deal. From dominating the global economy with a GDP of over $23 trillion to its unmatched military spending that outstrips the next 10 countries combined, the US packs a serious punch. And let's not forget its cultural influence, tech innovations from Silicon Valley, and top-notch universities attracting talents worldwide. In this video, we're going to unpack how the US got to this powerhouse status and what it means for the rest of the world. Stick around to learn why this country plays such a pivotal role in shaping our global landscape. Hit that like button if you're ready to explore. Historical context. Let's start with how the United States became a superpower. After World War II, the US emerged as a global leader. Unlike many other countries, the US was not devastated by the war on its own soil. Instead, its economy boomed because of wartime production. When the war ended, the US had a strong industrial base and a lot of influence. One of the key moments was the Marshall Plan in 1948. This was a huge financial aid program to help rebuild Europe. The US provided over $12 billion, which is about $130 billion in today's money. This not only helped Europe recover, but also made the US a central figure in global politics and economics. During the Cold War, the US and the Soviet Union were the two superpowers. But in 1991, the Soviet Union collapsed. This left the US as the dominant global power. America's military and economic strength grew even more after this. Another important event was the creation of international institutions. The US was instrumental in founding the United Nations in 1945. It also played a key role in establishing the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank. These institutions helped stabilize the global economy and promote peace. So, from the aftermath of World War II to the end of the Cold War, the United States cemented its place as the world's leading superpower. This history sets the stage for understanding its current influence and power. Economic power. Now, let's talk about the US economy. It's the largest in the world, with a GDP of around $23 trillion as of 2023. This economic powerhouse is driven by a mix of industries, including technology, finance, healthcare, and manufacturing. The tech industry, especially, has put the US at the forefront of innovation. Companies like Apple, Google, and Microsoft are not just American giants but global leaders. Silicon Valley in California is the hub of this tech boom, attracting talent and investment from all over the world. Wall Street in New York City is another pillar of American economic strength. It's home to the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ, two of the largest stock exchanges globally. The financial sector not only supports the US economy, but also plays a critical role in international finance. Healthcare and pharmaceuticals are also significant contributors. Companies like Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson lead in medical research and innovation, especially evident during the COVID-19 pandemic with vaccine development. The US is also a leader in entertainment, with Hollywood being the global center of movie production. American films, TV shows, and music have a massive global audience, spreading American culture worldwide. In essence, the US economy's diversity and innovation keep it robust and influential, reinforcing its superpower status. Military strength. Switching gears, let's examine the US military power. The United States allocates a substantial budget to defense, approximately $916 billion in 2023. This immense funding ensures that the US military remains the most advanced and capable force globally. The US military is divided into branches: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, and Space Force. Each branch specializes in different forms of combat and defense, making the military highly versatile. The technological advancements in military equipment are unparalleled. For instance, the US boasts cutting-edge stealth aircraft like the F-35, advanced naval ships, and superior missile systems. Globally, the US maintains a significant presence with over 800 military bases in more than 70 countries. This global reach allows the US to respond swiftly to international crises, protect its interests, and support its allies. Alliances also play a critical role in U.S. military strength. NATO, or the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, is a military alliance that includes the U.S. and many European countries. This alliance enhances collective security and ensures mutual defense, amplifying the military might of the United States. Additionally, the U.S. military is actively involved in various peacekeeping missions and international efforts to combat terrorism. This involvement not only showcases its military capabilities, but also its commitment to global stability and security. In summary, the combination of advanced technology, global presence, strong alliances, and substantial funding cements the United States military supremacy. Political influence. Shifting focus, let's explore the political influence of the United States. The U.S. wields significant power in international politics, shaping global policies and decisions through its active participation in key international organizations. The United Nations, UN, is one such platform where the U.S. plays a pivotal role. As one of the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council, the U.S. has the authority to influence major decisions affecting global peace and security. This position allows the U.S. to veto proposals and shape resolutions that align with its interests and values. Beyond the UN, the U.S. is instrumental in the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank. These institutions help stabilize the global economy, and the U.S., being one of the largest contributors, significantly impacts their policies and operations. This influence extends to economic aid and development projects worldwide. Diplomatically, the U.S. maintains embassies in almost every country, fostering relationships and promoting its foreign policy objectives. These diplomatic ties are crucial for negotiating trade deals, forming alliances, and responding to international crises. The U.S. also plays a leading role in various international treaties and agreements, such as the Paris Agreement on Climate Change, showcasing its commitment to global issues. In summary, through its strategic positions in international organizations, extensive diplomatic network, and active participation in global treaties, the U.S. exerts considerable political influence worldwide. Cultural impact. Let's shift gears and look at the cultural influence of the United States. American culture reaches every corner of the globe, shaping trends, values, and lifestyles in countless ways. Consider Hollywood, the epicenter of the global film industry. American movies and TV shows are watched by billions of people worldwide, spreading not just entertainment, but also American ideals and norms. Franchises like Marvel, Star Wars, and Disney have a massive following, influencing fashion, language, and even behavior. Music is another arena where the U.S. leads. American artists like Beyoncé, Taylor Swift, and Drake dominate international charts. Genres that originated in the U.S., such as jazz, rock, hip-hop, and pop, have global followings. These musical exports often carry cultural messages that resonate with diverse audiences. Fashion and lifestyle brands from the U.S. also have a significant impact. Companies like Nike, Levi's, and Apple are not just popular. They set global standards for style and innovation. American fast food chains like McDonald's and Starbucks can be found in nearly every country, symbolizing a piece of American life. Social media platforms created in the U.S., such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, have revolutionized communication and information sharing worldwide. These platforms are not just tools but cultural phenomena that shape how people connect and engage with each other. In essence, through movies, music, fashion, and social media, American culture permeates globally, making the U.S. a powerhouse of cultural influence. Technological leadership. Switching focus to technology, the United States stands at the forefront of global innovation. From pioneering the internet to leading advancements in artificial intelligence, the U.S. has been a hub for technological progress. Silicon Valley in California is a prime example of this leadership. Home to tech giants like Google, Apple, and Facebook, Silicon Valley drives much of the world's tech development. The region attracts top talent and substantial investment, fostering an environment where cutting-edge technologies are developed and implemented. Another area where the U.S. excels is space exploration. NASA, the National Space Agency has achieved remarkable feats, from landing on the moon to sending rovers to Mars. More recently, private companies like SpaceX, founded by Elon Musk, have revolutionized space travel with reusable rockets and ambitious plans for interplanetary missions. The US also leads in artificial intelligence and machine learning. Companies like IBM, Microsoft, and Google are at the forefront of AI research, developing technologies that have far-reaching implications for industries ranging from healthcare to finance. Breakthroughs in AI are transforming how we live and work, showcasing American innovation. Furthermore, biotech firms in the US are making significant strides in medical research. Advances in genomics, pharmaceuticals, and medical devices are improving healthcare outcomes globally. The rapid development of COVID-19 vaccines by companies like Pfizer and Moderna highlights the US's capability in biotech innovation. In summary, through its tech hubs, space programs, AI advancements, and biotech innovations, the United States continues to lead the world in technology, solidifying its superpower status. Educational and research institutions. Let's take a look at the educational and research landscape in the United States. The country is home to some of the world's most prestigious universities and research centers, which play a critical role in maintaining its superpower status. Harvard, MIT, Stanford. These names are synonymous with excellence. American universities consistently rank at the top globally, attracting students and faculty from around the world. They offer cutting-edge programs and facilities that foster innovation and critical thinking. Research institutions in the U.S. are equally impressive. The National Institutes of Health, NIH, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, are leaders in medical research, contributing to major breakthroughs in health and science. For example, the NIH has been pivotal in cancer research, while the CDC leads in infectious disease control and prevention. Universities also contribute significantly to research and development. Places like MIT and Caltech are at the forefront of technological advancements, working on projects ranging from quantum computing to renewable energy solutions. These institutions collaborate with industry leaders, ensuring that research findings are quickly translated into practical applications. The U.S. also invests heavily in education and research. In 2022, it spent over $600 billion on public education and allocated significant funds to research and development. This investment not only fuels innovation, but also ensures that the U.S. remains a global leader in various fields. In summary, the robust educational system and world-class research institutions are key pillars supporting the United States' position as a superpower, driving innovation, and attracting global talent. Challenges and criticisms. Let's turn our attention to some of the challenges and criticisms facing the United States. While it's a superpower, it's not without its issues. Economic inequality is a significant concern. Despite its enormous wealth, the U.S. has a considerable gap between the rich and the poor. This disparity affects access to healthcare, education, and opportunities, creating social tensions and hindering overall economic mobility. Political polarization is another pressing issue. The U.S. political landscape has become increasingly divided, making it difficult to pass legislation and address national problems effectively. This polarization often leads to government gridlock and impacts the country's ability to respond swiftly to crises. Foreign policy decisions have also drawn criticism. U.S. military interventions in countries like Iraq and Afghanistan have been controversial, raising questions about the costs and benefits of such actions. These interventions have sometimes led to prolonged conflicts and humanitarian issues, affecting America's global reputation. Environmental concerns are also at the forefront. The U.S. is one of the largest contributors to carbon emissions. Despite recent efforts to address climate change, there is still much work to be done to reduce the environmental impact and promote sustainable practices. Despite these challenges, the U.S. continues to exert significant influence on the global stage. Addressing these issues is crucial for maintaining its superpower status and ensuring that its influence is positive and constructive. We've explored the many facets that make the United States the only superpower today. From its historical rise post-World War II, its economic might and unparalleled military strength, to its political influence, cultural impact, technological leadership, and renowned educational institutions, the U.S. continues to lead in numerous areas. We also touched on the challenges it faces, such as economic inequality, political polarization, and environmental concerns. Despite these issues, the U.S. ability to innovate and influence remains unmatched. If you found this video informative, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Your support helps us bring you more in-depth looks at the world's most fascinating topics. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.